Oh my goodness. All right, Sweatsicle's video. I know I'm getting distracted, but it wouldn't be as one of my streams if we didn't get distracted, right? All right.
This was shot in front of a live studio audience at twitch.tv/Sweatsicle.
Anti-barrier scout and pulse. Your equipped scout rifles and pulse rifles fire shield-piercing rounds and stun.
Okay, right off the top, Sweat. Right off the top, we got dual barrier perks. We've got dual champion perks, bro. Finally, because I remember back in season 17, I think, was the first time they did, because it was it was Overload, SMG, and auto rifle, and they're bringing that back. Okay, we like that.
Barrier champions, unstoppable sidearm and hand cannon.
I do like that they're pairing these together.
Yeah.
I wish they had been doing this, and I hope they continue to do this. The only problem with like Overload is I noticed this problem when they first did Overload hand cannon is it took like way too many shots to overload it.
Yeah.
And keeping things overloaded with slow firing weapons is really hard. I don't know if they fixed it, so I am concerned for that reason. Overload rapid fire from auto rifles, submachine guns. See, I'm gonna take that all day, because the only overload shotgun that I would probably run would be like tractor cannon, but it already does that. So
yeah. That's a very good point, because like the only shotgun that would be worth running overload on would be tractor, and it has overload already.
And has overload intrinsic on it.
Slayer's Fang.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, but Slayer's Fang or tractor cannon, you know what I mean? Like if it's me, I'm gonna do tractor over Slayer's Fang. I mean, I guess you could do like Ikelos shotgun with trench barrel. Might be nice for overload. What's another good PvE shotgun?
Sudden death and one.
Sudden death is good, dude. Sudden death. Sudden death is so good.
One-two punch trench barrel.
Yeah, we need to get into ultimatum sooner rather than later. It's only I ain't got nothing to do tomorrow, so I'm on. Let's see.
Let's move on to Strand and
okay. Flame, Fiber, and Freeze artifact perk combines the Solar Strand and Solar Stasis Siphon mods into one. So Solar Stasis and Strand Siphon mods are now one. Okay. Divineer's Scout. All scavenger mods are discounted. Okay. One with Frost. While Frost armor is active, stasis weapons gain increased reload speed and stability. Stasis swords gain increased guard resistance. Who's using a stasis sword?
I mean, there's Slammer.
There is Slammer. I don't have that sword. I don't think I need it though. That's the thing. But getting increased reload speed, because what's the GL that we use all the time? Lost Signal. There's the chill inhibitor. There's Judgment now. There's a ton of, hold on, let's pull up dim, because like I'm trying to think of all the stasis weapons. So we've got, oh dude, Riptide is stasis.
Yeah, but you can't get Frost armor off of it.
That's true. So we're thinking Headstone Rhyme Stealer weapons. Exuvier might be worth something now.
Probably not. Honestly.
Yeah, no, probably not. Tightly Woven. While Woven Mail is active, gain increased super and grenade stats. Okay. So that means that my unlimited everything build is going to be useful in Edge of Fate. Confirmed. Rapid precision rifling. Rapid precision hits or final blows with scout rifles grants them increased reload and reduced incoming flinch. Scout rifles are going to be busted. Noble's been subbed to the channel for 29 months, dude. It's like 30 something months. He's been subbed to the channel for a while. Hey, follow me on Twitch. If you're watching this YouTube video, I'm live streaming right now, but if you're watching this YouTube video, follow me on Twitch too. Don't just sub to my YouTube channel. Follow me here. This is where I'm at most of the time. I'm here hanging out a lot. Okay. Come on.
Join the Discord.
Yeah, join the Discord. Hey, he's right. Join the Discord, dude. Dude. Come on now. Okay.
Rapid precision hits with solar weapons grant
Fever and Chill. Rapid precision hits with solar weapons grant Radiant. Rapid precision hits with stasis weapons.
Why do you think I said Polaris Lance can be busted again? Polaris
Lance is going to have a renaissance when the Edge of Fate drops. That's crazy. And we just went over the red tape scout rifle rolls with 4 times the charm and headstone, which is going to tie into the other stasis artifact that we have here. What was it that?
Frost armor stuff.
Yeah, while Frost Armor is active, stasis weapons gain increased reload speed and stability. Dude, yeah, that's gonna be great. Elemental Benevolence. Granting allies an elemental buff gives class ability energy. Okay. I'm thinking Heal Clip, because that counts. I'm thinking Woven Mail. Bolt Charge. Dude, Titans are gonna... Invis. Dude, my Omni Oculus build is making a comeback.
If I ever see you running that build, I'm gonna kick you.
Yo, my Omni Oculus build is gonna make a comeback. Chat, should we drop an Omni Oculus build for prior to Edge of Fate for this specifically? Yeah, dude, what's wrong with that? Why does everybody hate on Omni Oculus, bro?
Because Invis Hunters are the cringest thing in this game.
Hey, that's slander, and I will not accept that.
But it is true.
No, nope. Invis Hunters are the bread and butter of this community.
You can ask the top D2 creators and they will see Invis Hunter is the cringest thing in this game.
I'm a D2 creator and I'm standing on that business.
Well, your ass across today said it, so.
I'm standing on that business. Invis Hunters are lit. I'm probably the only one that thinks that. Literally, I'm probably the only one in this entire community that thinks that Invis Hunter is top tier. I use it religiously. I don't use anything but Invis Hunter for real. I mean, I'm starting to play on Titan more. Obviously, this whole stream is about being a Titan, but Invis Hunter, especially prismatic Invis Hunter, don't talk to me about, don't look in my direction. Ask me about nothing else. Frost Renewal. While you have Frost Armor, taking critical damage releases a burst that freezes nearby combatants and grants Frost Armor to you and nearby allies. Bungie is cooking with this. Reciprocal Draw. Rapid okay, why is he so zoomed into the damn thing? Why can't I?
Rapid non-sidearm.
It's Milo's video.
Why don't we just watch Milo's video?
Because he talks too much. He explains every single perk.
Well, you also got to think Milo's new. There's a lot of technical shit in Destiny 2. Like, there are a lot of things that affect different things. And honestly, I would love to see the code spaghetti that is Destiny 2. Like, I would like to see the raw code, because there could be the most obscure artifact mod that will affect like 1,000 different things in this game. And you got to think, depending on what you and your teammates are running, just the complexity that is Destiny 2, like, it's bewildering to me at times. Refresh threads. Picking up an elemental pickup matching your subclass element or tangle. Picking up an elemental pickup matching your subclass element or tangle while you have a strand super grants energy to your least charged ability. That might be nice. Because doesn't Threaded Spectre give you Woven Mail when you use it?
Nope.
Or there's like something that gives you Woven Mail.
Picking up an orb.
Is it just? I feel like there's a dodge. There's something related to your dodge. Maybe it's on prismatic. If you're running a regular strand subclass, you're right. It is picking up an orb grants Woven Mail. All right, let's see. Threaded Blast. We've had this one before. Destroying a tangle with the strand damage increases the radius for the explosionist damage. Yep, we've seen that one before. Cauterized Darkness. I just farted. Stasis or strand debuffed non-boss combatants take increased solar damage from all sources. So what I'm thinking is, you're on prismatic, whatever, throw a shackle grenade, switch to Polaris Lance, get headshots. That grants you Polaris Lance is an energy weapon, so you could run like Riptide with Chill Clip. Freeze ass, hit him in a dome with Polaris Lance, and while you're getting those headshots, you're granting, was it Cure?
No, you're getting bonus damage. No, you're getting Radiant.
Radiant. It's making you radiant, which in turn will grant you makes you do more damage. But if you're on prismatic, while you're radiant, you get anti-barrier. Boom.
I mean, you get barrier scout default.
That is true. I'm just spitballing here, right? We don't have this stuff in our hands yet. I'm literally just like spitballing ideas here. You could run Trusty with Incan or if you wanted to do what's a good solar auto rifle? Summoner. You could do Summoner. You could do Yellowhorn. You could do shit, dude. The options are endless here, guys. Elemental Dazzle or whatever it says. It's stunning a champion with a elemental weapon creates an elementally aligned explosion, applying a matching elemental debuff to them and nearby targets. What's this next one here? Okay. Shoulder to shoulder. Dealing sustained precision damage against combatants while near 2 or more allies grant you damage resistance. That's gonna be a little bit tough to coordinate unless you're doing like
Boss damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say DPS, but like Riven maybe.
There's a lot of bosses. Like you got
Riven.
Witness.
Yo,
I wouldn't say Riven because you can one face Riven with swords.
Witness is a very good point. That is a very good one to do that. The dungeon boss from Pit of Heresy goes to, or no, not goes to the deep. Boss might. I mean, no.
You got.
I'm drawing a blank.
Oryx.
Oryx is another good one. Yeah. The Deepstone Crypt boss.
I wouldn't even say that though.
Well, I'm thinking just for when you walk into little circly bits and it hits you. Elemental Coalescence. Defeating targets that has the chance to create an elemental pickup. Jesus. Defeating targets has the chance to create an elemental pickup matching your equipped super element. Okay. Doesn't just playing the game give you a chance to get an elemental pickup? Like, what are we doing here? Radiant Shrapnel. Dealing sustained weapon damage while radiant or defeating a scorched combatant with a weapon causes the target to release solar projectiles that deal damage and scorch on impact. This is like incandescent for solar weapons that don't have incandescent. The only requirement.
Why?
Huh?
Do you see why Polaris is gonna be broken?
It's gonna be busted. Like Polaris is a weapon that like it'll come back in the meta for like 6 months and then they'll nerf it into the ground, or they'll nerf something that made it strong. And that, because you remember, oh no, you weren't playing back then. Damn. When it first came out, it was broken. You could like 3-tap orange bar ogres in the escalation protocol activity. You could melt them. Shield Crush. While you have woven mail, frost armor, or a void overshield, your melee recharges faster and deals increased damage. Okay, that's good. While you're amplified or radiant, your grenade recharges faster and deals increased damage. So mail, frost armor, and void overshield gives you better melee. Amplified or radiant gives you grenade. Okay, I can see some arc builds probably going crazy with this.
I can see one build in particular, and that's gonna be Banner War Titan.
The
1-2 punch.
The melee build is gonna go crazy with this. Literally. So at the end of that video, I literally gave you the Banner of War option, like the alternative to that build. That build with this artifact mod is gonna go crazy. Banner of War Titan is gonna have, Titans in general are just gonna have a moment. Warlocks are kind of just getting left in the dust right now. Elemental Overdrive. Picking up an elemental pickup or tangle grants increased damage to weapons of the same element. Okay. So if you want to do fat damage with a strand weapon, run this. Run a strand build, run a strand weapon, and I can think of a few right off the top of my dome. The Imago, not Imago loop. I'm tweaking. Adamantite. Adamantite.
Build with LMGs.
Huh?
For DPS. What is your thing with LMGs for DPS?
Bro, LMGs are so good.
Yeah, for people who can't kill ads without using 60 bullets.
Listen, dog. Listen. Porphy, don't let him fool you. LMGs are good in Destiny 2. Okay?
They're really
Pro Memoria with Reconstruction bait and switch, dog. This thing whips. Whoa. It whips.
I will out DPS you with any gun.
Oh no, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not saying I'm doing all the damage in the world. I'm just letting you know. I'm doing a low. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. All right. Tangled Web. Creating a tangle by defeating a strand debuff target suspends nearby combatants. Whoa. All for just creating a tangle. Yo, hold on. Let me yawn real quick. And then we're going to chop this one up. Pretty much every strand source creates a tangle. You know how easy it is to create strand tangles, bro? Frigid Glare. While frost armor is active, stasis precision final blows cause combatants to release a freezing burst. Not a slowing burst, a freezing burst. So I'm thinking Riptide, auto-loading chill clip, stasis build, this artifact mod, get your frost armor from defeating, or no, you need something with Rhyme Stealer on it. Can the VS chill inhibitor roll with Rhyme Stealer? I don't think it can.
What?
Can the chill inhibitor? GL? Yeah, the GL. Can it roll with Rhyme Stealer?
Why would you use a heavy GL?
Why would you not?
Why using a GL to get a
Listen. We need to talk about. I've been meaning to have this conversation with you, Jake, and this has nothing to do with you. Like, as you being you, okay? Why the does the Destiny 2 community feel like they need to min-max their entire lives?
Because if you don't do more damage, you're throwing.
I'm using a heavy GL because that is fun. Big boom, go boom.
But
okay.
20% less damage.
The does that mean? We beat it, didn't we? If I got 5 other people on my team, what do I need to be the highest DPS person for? Like, I'm gonna let y'all handle that. I'm here. I'm literally the Leroy Jenkins of the Destiny 2 community right now, bro. I feel like I'm the only one who just plays this game to have fun and enjoy the different things. They wouldn't put it in the game if they didn't want you to use it. You feel me? Like, a perfect example for my argument here is Outbreak Perfected. I think in my own personal, and my YouTube chat and my Twitch chat can verify here, Outbreak Perfected is the best pulse rifle in the game. Point blank, period. There is not, if you're matching archetypes here, there's not another adaptive frame pulse rifle that is better than Outbreak Perfected from just a sheer stat perspective. Okay, we're not talking perks, we're not talking exotics, we're not talking legendaries. From a sheer stat perspective, there are certain weapons that outshine it in the stat, like in certain stats, like maybe it has a little more range or maybe, but it's a well-rounded pulse rifle. It fires well, it handles well, its stability is on point, it's got great range, it's got great damage. It's a well-rounded package, okay? When you get into the whole, like, why are you using a heavy GL for DPS, or why are you using a heavy GL for ad clear or whatever it is, I'm using it because I know that it'll put out the damage that I need it to do in that moment, right? We went from, and Jake, you weren't around back then, so you can just completely gloss over this argument, but vanilla D1, we didn't do damage with our weapons. It didn't matter what heavy or there were certain outliers, like we had I remember there was a rocket launcher from the Leviathan raid that was really good, but we did damage with our supers, dog. You got tether? Yeah, I got tether. Cool, tether the boss. You got bubble so we can get weapons of light? Sure, pop your bubble. You got Well of Radiance so that we can get our, Well of Radiance used to reload your guns for you. A lot of people who just started playing this game don't know that. Like, you had unlimited ammo while you were in a Well of Radiance, bro. Do y'all remember that? Yeah. There's the artifact mod. Sorry, I went on a little tangent there about the state of, and I'm gonna have a whole separate rant video about this game is meant to be played for fun. And I get it. As a D1 veteran, I get it. We want to do as much damage as possible. We want to build craft. We want to do this. We want to do that. But listen to me. At the end of the day, and this goes out to all my OG veterans, all my people who have been playing this game from the very start, or the people who just picked it up. Destiny 2 is a game that you picked up because you wanted to have fun. There are so many guns in this game and so many different ways to play this game by design that it would be stupid for me to only use one thing. You know what I mean? There are certain builds that I gravitate back to just because they are good. Like my Strand Prismatic Hunter build, great build. My Omni Oculus build, great build. My the Consecration build that Jake just gave me the other day, great build. The Arc one that he gave me for T-Crash, great build. But I like to mix and match and like use different because there's so much in this game. I can't tell you the last time I put on the right artifact mods. I couldn't even begin to tell you that. Why do I have any of these artifact mods on? I don't know. I don't know what half these shits do. This one I know what it does because I use it all the time. Why do I have Photonic Flare on? Thank you. And that is such a legitimate point. I stopped playing my last MMO, Final Fantasy 14, because my friends were horrible about me playing the game at my own pace for fun. That's what I'm saying. Like, I have a job. I've got a daughter I got to take care of. I play Destiny because, one, there's not a single shooter. I'm taking everything else away. There's not a single first-person shooter game that is as good as Destiny 2, period. Until that cube. What's better than Destiny 2, Jake?
I think Atomic Heart's gonna beat it.
Well, that's not out yet. I'm talking right now. Like, as we sit.
The first one is.
As we sit here right now, Destiny 2 is the best first-person shooter, period. That's just my opinion. Like, I get that, like, there are a lot of other games, there's a lot of other things going on, but I genuinely think that Destiny 2 might be the best first-person shooter of all time. If we're talking like just from a gameplay standpoint, there's nothing that does what this game does. Nothing. And there never will be. Like, there never will be another game that will do what Destiny 2 did. Destiny in general. Because D1 was, there just hasn't been any, God, we got to do this whole fucking encounter, bro.